Hello. It is April 1st, 2023. And we are doing a nap time live stream. My son he's been napping for a while now, but I haven't had the chance to, oh my gosh. I'm supposed to be filming a video because Saturdays and Sundays are my computer's gonna die. Saturdays and Sundays are my filming days. But I have so much going on today. I just was like, I don't feel like recording a video. I have one video ready. Hello, welcome. I have one video ready, but I have to film another video, and I'm just like, I don't know what to talk about. I think I'm just gonna talk about probably Queenie Tia, hey girl, hey. Today, also, my pattern testers, you get the pattern today. So I have my second laptop here trying to send that out so they can start testing on it. But it's really, I love this weather so much, but because I have a child, I can't go outside and he's asleep and you can't leave the child at home alone. I guess if I go just in my backyard, but it's so nice out. Well, for me, it's nice outside. It's nice and gloomy and windy, and it's not raining, but it's very windy. I love when it's windy. I don't know, something about the wind in my hair and the fresh air blowing does something, right? But yeah, I'm sending out this pattern so then my people can start testing it. And I just gotta make sure that, yeah, page 6. If you don't know, I use Canva. Canva is a great resource that I use for literally writing my patterns. I don't have a word processor. I'm still getting things together. I just confirmed my brother is going to help me get not a laptop. He's helping me get a desktop computer. So then things will kind of be easier. Because I have my husband's laptop. I should have bought a laptop for myself before I quit my job. But I bought my husband a laptop, which is what I'm streaming on now. And it's a really nice laptop, I'm not gonna lie. I really should have got myself a laptop. But he wanted one because he wanted to take it with him wherever. And I have this laptop. This is just a regular, if you ever decide to get a laptop that actually does something, don't get a Chromebook. You can't download stuff on it. You can't use it for anything how do I say this nicely? You can't use it for anything that's useful. And so I literally can probably do emails and that's it. And use different websites. That's it. So I'm just trying to send this off, write a cute little email, and hope that this makes sense to everybody. Christine said, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are y'all doing today? It's Saturday. I'm probably going to be in here for an hour until my son wakes up. I have the baby monitor over here, so I know when he wakes up. Love the purple cardigan you were wearing in your frills unboxing. Yes, is it in here? I don't think I have it in here. So that pattern, I'm looking to see if it's in this room. That pattern was the Hexagon Cardigan by Betty McKnit. Um, it's called the 6-Day Hexagon Cardigan by Betty McKnit. I love her patterns. I love her stuff. I hope to get to where she is at some point because her designs are just. She takes like her basic stitch that she made and creates it into these other things that you can make, and I think it's just amazing. It's gloomy here in North Carolina, but it's all good. I don't mind the gloomy weather. Because I miss days like this when days like this remind me when I was in college and I still had to walk to class. And it would just be gloomy, but it would still be nice enough to stay outside, like it's not raining. Absolutely love days like this, or days when I had to, like, as a kid in elementary school or middle school, had to stand outside. Stand outside in the morning for the bus. Yeah. Good times. But yeah, I normally would be outside days like this, but I got the sniffles. I love gloomy and rainy weather. It's perfect crochet with a good show or podcast on. Yeah. I think that's why. Or like a nice cup of tea. Oh my gosh. Those are my favorite days. And I opened up some windows to let that breeze in, and I pulled back the shade to let it just. I prefer this weather over like any other type of weather, if I'm gonna be honest. I would love to hear your story, like how you got started, like how I got started in crochet, or like what I guess how I got started in crochet. It's a very simple story. Crochet has always been something that, if you see me looking down, I have a laptop right here. I'm trying to like multitask. But how I got started in crochet was so my great grandmother, my mother's grandmother, she crochets. She always crocheted as hats, scarves, like a doll. I have a doll. It's somewhere. Where is it? It might be in my son's room, guys. I think he's playing with it. But she would crochet like little dolls, and I don't know if y'all remember when like your grandma would crochet it had the baby doll dressed in like the hat and the little dress, and it was a toilet paper cover. Yeah. Have a great cup of tea, especially chai tea. I love chai tea, but I can never make it like myself the way I like it. I'll get there one day. Ginger tea, I can make some mean ginger tea. I think I might have to make some. But my great grandma, she used to crochet. Stephanie, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. So my great grandma, she crocheted, and she, ever since I've known her, she's been crocheting, right? And so, I have always been interested, but I've never got into it then. And then my grandma Lonnie, who is my dad's mom, she lives in Georgia. She has been crocheting. My dad said, your grandma has been crocheting since I've been alive. It was a lot less when he was, a kid, because she had to take care of like, I think she had like 5 kids. 3 or 5 kids, one of those two. And when she got older and was retired, that's when she did it more. So everybody wanted a blanket from her. Like, she mainly does blankets. She doesn't do like hats and stuff like that. She does hats for like charities and like the hospital. I'll be right back. I gotta get my charger for my for my laptop. I am so slow. I just realized the charger was here in my room the whole time. I didn't have to leave. Wow. It's okay. All right. I literally ran upstairs. Oh my gosh. Okay. Laptop is plugged in. Love your sweater. Yes, we're going to get into the sweater. Gotta catch my breath. Okay, so my grandma Lonnie, she crochets mainly blankets. This, oh, you can't see it. This blanket right here that you see on the back of my chair a lot, she crocheted me this blanket. I specifically asked her if she can crochet me a blanket. And it's like a hexagon blanket. It's like a nice little throw. And it's my school colors. I graduated from ODU 2017. And so before I graduated, I asked her if she could make me a blanket as a graduation present. And she did. So, and I remember when she sent them, she didn't feel right just sending me a blanket, because at the time my older sister graduated too. I love a good hexagon. Me too. So at the time my older sister, she had just graduated from her excuse me. She had graduated from some program, her graduate program. And her colors were also blue and white. She graduated from Hampton University. And so I don't know why my grandma Lonnie didn't ship it to my house, but she shipped the box to my sister's house. And so when my sister opened, it had both of our names on it, right? So she wasn't supposed to open the box until I got over there. I think I was at work and I was coming home. And I told my sister, Grandma Lonnie sent us something. Don't open the box without me because it has both of our names on it. Well, she opened the box and it had that blanket and it had another blanket that was yellow and white. Same thing, just different colors. And so she said, oh, well, you can have the yellow and white blanket because the blue and white blanket is my school colors. I said, no. I asked her specifically to make me a blue and white colored blanket for my graduation gift. You don't even talk to her. So she was like, okay. And so she gave me the blue and white blanket that was meant for me. So my grandma Lonnie, she crochets, and my great grandma, she crochets. And then my little sister, my youngest sister, I have four brothers and sisters, 3 sisters, 1 brother, and the youngest ones are twins. So they're boy and girl twins. So the girl twin, she used to crochet. Well, she's going to Michigan State soon. So she doesn't have time to crochet. So she doesn't crochet anymore. So it's just me. And so I got started with crochet about, I want to say it was February of 2020 when I don't think it was February 2020. I think it was a little bit later, because March 2020 Animal Crossing came out and I was absolutely infatuated with that. But then my husband was like, you need to stop looking at the screen all day. So then I was really big into sewing at the time, because when the pandemic started, like, everybody took up all these crafts. So I started sewing. I was playing video games and stuff like that. And then I'm pretty sure it was TikTok that influenced me to start crocheting. And so I learned how to crochet, and my first ever project was an amigurumi jellyfish out of a book that I bought. So I went to Walmart. I bought cotton yarn, plastic crochet hooks, and I got a book. And I made, because I really wanted to make a jellyfish out of the book. So that's what I did. And who would have thought my first crocheted item would be a whole amigurumi. One of the hardest things. And so I had fun. And then I started thinking like, okay, maybe I can make a blanket. I made my first baby blanket out of thick and quick yarn, which is the worst thing to make a baby blanket out of. So it was more like a play mat. And the first person to get it, which was my friend Casey, for her son, he's big now, so he doesn't use it. He uses it, but more like a rug in his bedroom. Not much of a blanket. But yeah, from there I just started practicing and making blankets, and I made a blanket for my husband. I made this blanket that's in the background of my videos. I'm still trying to learn amigurumi. I've been working on Charlie Brown from 2017. That's okay. Amigurumi is like, I shout out to people who do like 3D crochet and amigurumis and stuff like that. And then people who do knitted 3D stuffed animals, top tier pro. I don't want to mess with them. So I started doing that, and I was just getting my feet wet with crochet. And then I think it was, I made a corner to corner blanket. I was really into corner to corner. Got sick of that real quick. Corner to corner is not my favorite anymore. And then what else? I started doing baby blankets, and then I started like doing hats. I have a knitting machine, so I have a hat knitting machine. I was making hats then, and people wanted hats, so I did that for a while. And then yeah, it was fun. And then I started getting into making garments because I really wanted to make something that I could wear, right? It's one thing to make a blanket and like show somebody a picture of it, but it's another thing for somebody to be like, oh, did you make that? The first time somebody asked me if I made something that I was wearing and I said yes, it felt so good. It feels so good to wear something that you made. So the first thing that I made and wore was, I think it was, oh my gosh, I have to look back in my TikToks, but I think it was the sweater my Christmas sweater. Let me know if y'all want to see the Christmas sweater. I have it hanging up. And then I think the next thing I made was the 6-day hexagon cardigan. Vivian Crosby says, hello, everyone. Hello, Vivian. Welcome. So, and then it was a 6-day cardigan. And then the next thing I had made, that was around the time I started getting into Tunisian crochet. And something about the methodical rhythm of Tunisian crochet just made me fall in love. And I've only learned like a few stitches, but I'm so excited. I'm like really tempted to buy a Tunisian crochet stitch book. Yarn Armor says, hi, hello. I'm really tempted to get one of those Tunisian crochet like stitch books and go on live. I'm really thinking about it and like coming on live and like crocheting each Tunisian crochet stitch. I think that's probably something that I want to do, make like a little series out of it. I would love to see a Christmas sweater. Okay, it's literally right here. Ooh. And so this is my Christmas sweater. I can't wait to bust this out. So this is my Christmas sweater. And I say Christmas as in like Christmas pictures, like I picked like a color that me, my husband, and my son could all wear. But this is my first ever sweater that I made. Freehand. No pattern. It's very big on me. It fits, but it's very big on me. And thank you, Stephanie. I'm trying to make sure I'm in. Okay, so very big. Oh, as you can see, very big. probably stretched out the collar a lot with this hanger. But yeah, it's made from the speckled impeccable yarn. And I recommend Tony Lipsy's Tunisian Crochet Handbook, A Beginner Guide. I actually have that. I have that book. I have it on my Kindle. I'm down for the stitches. I just got the Suellas and ready to play. Oh, you got the... Oh, yeah, I think I remember you saying in one of my comments that you got the hooks. Bro. That video that I made... Okay, the video that I made talking about the Suella hooks and how much they cost and like, I feel like it wasn't worth it. Well, after Tony did her second video and really doing an in-depth review, I was like, shoot, now I want them. So I'm like, dang, now I kind of want them. But I still, my tried and true is going to be Lantern Moon. Beautiful work. Did you design the one you're wearing? Yes, I did. We're going to talk about this one in a minute. Okay, so my first ever wearable sweater. And then I did a pattern test for the Tiny Crochet Couch. No, Tiny Crochet Couch, yes. As a Tunisian crochet. This is her day off tank. It's sewn together. It's not finished. I need to still do like the borders and stuff. But I was going through a hard time when this test was due, and I still wanted to finish it, but I couldn't finish it. I had a death in my family, so I couldn't really finish it as much as I wanted to and put time into it. And honestly, it's just one of those things where I don't want to go back to it right now. I kind of just want to move forward. Did you get all your testers for your cowl? Honestly, I have 6 people. So that's great. That's a lot more than I thought. So I was like, yeah, I'm actually, the whole point of this stream was to go ahead and celebrate me sending out the pattern to my testers, but the email is not finished. But yeah, I got all my testers. I didn't necessarily know how many testers I wanted. I just kind of wanted like anybody who wanted to try it, you know what I'm saying? So I got 6 people. But yeah, so that's, and then this baby right here, this little cropped, do y'all love this blue and green together? I'm kind of obsessed. This is literally just my house dress. I wear when I'm like doing laundry and don't want to put on pants. But I put this on. I was like, oh, I feel fancy. Somebody has to see this outfit. So what this pattern is I'm tired of sewing front and back panels together. So this all, let me take it off. This all, besides the sleeves, are straight up one piece. So it's technically 3 pieces. And everything's sewn. You looking fancy. Thank you. So what it is I crocheted the back panel first, starting from the bottom. These are all double crochet. And then I did like this mesh top piece. And so we have 7 rows of mesh. Queenie Tia says, I'm digging it. Yes. And so we have this mesh top piece. And then instead of doing like another full back panel to make it the cardigan effect, I just continued the mesh, but like half of the stitches. And so it goes down. So you don't have to sew together mesh, which I think is like one of the worst things to try to ask somebody to do, is to sew together mesh. So it's a continuous piece, but it's folded. And then I just continued the double crochet on the next panel to complete that. What type of yarn do you recommend for garments? Okay, so it depends on what type of drape you want and what the functionality, and I think I'm gonna do a video on this too, what the functionality of your piece is going to be. So if you want something like a scarf, which is meant, and you want it to keep you warm, you would use wool or acrylic. depending on how you want the scarf to move and how you want the drape to be is what you would determine like the weight of the yarn. Because say you use a 0.5 yarn, not 0.5, that's a hook. If you use a 4-weight yarn, the drape isn't gonna be as smooth as if you use a 3-weight. For garments, depending on like if you're doing for example, if you're doing a tank top, I would recommend cotton, but you don't want the cotton to be too heavy. This is not a DK. What weight is this? What's before DK? Sport. This is a sport weight yarn, so it has like the feel of a luxury top and the work of a luxury top. Like honestly, even though this isn't done, I would probably sell this top for like no less than $150. But if you want something to keep you cool, cotton. If you want something to keep you warm, you would use wool or acrylic. If you want something that's breathable, but keeps you warm, then you would use like polyester. So then it's like really nice on your skin. If you have like sensitivity to wool, you could use like polyester because it's a little bit smoother, or polyamide. It's a little bit of a glide to it. So like if you have one of those sweaters that have like, it's not what's it called, like fuzzies, you would probably pair with mohair, or you can get something that has a polyamide type of texture. But the thing about polyamide is depending on how it's spun, it can be hard to take apart. If you're doing like coats or like long trench like cardigans, depending on the function, if you want it to be flowy, you would probably want to use something that has polyester in it instead of acrylic, because acrylic can be a little bit more stiff unless it's a lower weight. I hope that makes sense. So it really depends on what your function of your garment is. For this one, for example, this, just for the mock-up, I did acrylic because I knew I liked this color and I was going to make it in this color anyway. But for the mock-up, I decided to choose this acrylic yarn. But for the final product that you guys picked, you wanted me to do it in the Premier hipster cotton, which reminds me I have to buy more of it. The Premier hipster cotton in Summer Splash, which I'll show you that yarn now because I know some of you forgot what it looks like. Where is it? Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. This is the Premier hipster cotton, which this stuff, I wouldn't say it's soft, but it's kind of soft for a cotton yarn. It is a 3-weight, so it is going to dramatically affect how this looks and how it drapes. But I love the colors. I think this year, Amy from Lobby and Amy, she called it. This year is going to be the year of neons and neutrals off the bat. I've been seeing so many. I need to cut off this string. I need a what's it called? I need a weave in my end. But this year is definitely going to be neons for summer. Neons paired with neutral colors. There are so many types of yarns I still have yet to try. Yeah, I know. I feel like right now at this point, I think I may have tried majority of them. I think the only ones I have a little ball of Angora. I have tried mohair. I have mohair, haven't really played with it yet. I Love alpaca. Love. Oh, I love alpaca so much. There's cotton. There's flaxseed. Bamboo. Bamboo is also a really good fiber to work with if you're working with summer garments as well. The only thing is it's kind of hard to, you have to keep a high tension with I find that you have to keep a tighter tension with bamboo because the stitches can seem a little bit too loose. Your stitch definition can fall apart. It is really windy outside. My son's little plastic slide fell over, but there's so many different, and I'm very excited to try them all. But my favorite is always going to be alpaca. I love me some baby alpaca. There's silk. But yeah, for garments, depending on what, some storms come in on the East Coast. Yes, I didn't hear that we were having a storm, but honestly, the way these trees are swaying, I'm glad I don't have any trees in my actual yard. I'm so glad I don't have any trees in my yard. My neighbors have all the trees. Are you in the Mid-South? It's windy here too. Yeah, I live in Virginia. I live in Virginia, in the Hampton Roads area. Yep. Actually, me and Betty were 3 hours away from each other. She visited me, and I think I'm going to have to plan a trip to go visit her. High risk severe today, so keep an eye out. Same system from yesterday that caused all those tornadoes. Oh my gosh, tornadoes? Oh, I think where I live, I'm probably more prone to a water spout than a tornado. But I guess those are the same thing, right? Because water spouts are when they're on water, duh. And then tornadoes is when they hit land, right? I keep on getting this mouse to operate this computer. Because, like, I've seen videos where the tornado will be on the water and then it hits land and then it gets, like, way crazier. Okay, let me focus on sending this email. Okay. Oxford, Mississippi had a tornado last night. Whoa, that is crazy. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a tornado. I've seen water spouts. Those are kind of crazy. Who would you love to collaborate with in a craft or fiber world? Oh my gosh. Tony. If I ever get to meet her, I don't think I would be able to talk. I would, because when she subscribed to me, I like literally choked. I literally was like, huh? When I saw that she subscribed to me, I was like, stop. Yeah, I knew you would say Tony. Yes, I could like literally binge watch her videos because she's just so eloquent, and the way that she describes things makes it so magical. And I aim to be the type of person who has the amount of experience so that I can be trusted enough to do these really good, in-depth, truthful reviews that she does with yarn. I think right now I'm still new where I don't know what's bad and what's good. I mean, I know what I like, but like, you know, with her, she can universally say like, yeah, this is okay, you know, for the average consumer, this is okay, but for me, it sucks, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of level she's at, and we're trying to get there. We're trying to get there. But yeah, Tony, Crystal from Bag a Day Crochet, I absolutely love her tutorials. I loved hearing her story. I know she's going to Rhinebeck, and I'm going to try to make it to meet her. I wanted to go to Rhinebeck too, but it's in New York, and I was talking to Betty of Betty McKnit. That's my friend, y'all. Y'all don't know. That's another person who I love collaborating with. She's so much fun, and I love learning from her. I wanted so bad to go to Rhinebeck, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it this year because I have other stuff going on around the same time. and I'm very excited to tell y'all what it is, but I can't tell you what it is until later on this month. Yes, we love Tony. Yes, Tony speaks and it becomes law. Yes. If Tony doesn't like it, I don't like it. If Tony buys one, I'm going to buy 10. Oxford is 10 minutes away from me. Yeah. Yeah, I love Tony. I when I say, like, I literally screamed, it was so funny. So I was checking I don't have time to look through social media until I'm able to use the bathroom. So I have my little alone time on the toilet or when my son is asleep. So it was like late at night and I finally was able to go to the bathroom by myself. And so I was scrolling on my phone looking at like all the new comments and all the new subscribers. And when I saw Tony Lipsy subscribed, I said, what? I thought it was like a what's it called? I thought it was a scam. Mom life is really, yeah. I thought it was a scam. I thought it was like a fake account until I clicked it and it was her account. I said, stop. Good, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I literally, like, I screamed. My husband was like, oh my God, are you okay? I was like, Tony subscribed to me on YouTube. He's like, who? I was like, you wouldn't understand. And that's when I posted my TikTok. I was fangirling so hard. So she had actually seen my video when I gave my remarks about the Suella Tunisian crochet hooks, and she commented on that video. And some of the points that I used in that video, she actually was able to use in her Suella review, which I thought was like, I was like, oh my God, she actually watched my video, because all the points that I hit, she also hit in her video as well. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And like sometimes I look and make sure she's still subscribed. I know what you mean. I got really excited when I seen a few people I watched subscribe to me. Yes. Oh my gosh. If Bag a Day Crochet ever subscribed to me, I would fall out. Okay. If, who else? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who else? It's like at the tip of my tongue. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who is it? I was just watching one of her videos. Oh my goodness. It's like literally on the tip of my tongue. What is the name? Evelyn and Peter Crochet. If she ever followed me. She literally, I don't know how she does it. She has 2 girls and she like is always putting out patterns. I don't know how she does it. I would follow out if she also followed me. Who else? Yeah. Oh, Manasandra. Oh my gosh, she does such good work. And she also be busting out the the patterns like crazy. But yeah, we love Moogly. I know her mother. I might have to look her up. Yeah, I love Crystal. She's visionary. Love her. The fact that she's able to do all these stitches from like recollection. Detroit Knots. Crochet Crowd. Mikey. Oh yeah, Mikey. Yes. Yes. I love him too. I follow him on TikTok. Who else? Katie did, but I have an opinion. Yeah, I have an opinion. I'm not gonna post it on here though. I have an opinion on her. I used to follow her, but I don't know. It got real uncomfortable real quick. And then there's also a few TikTokers. Have you seen any of Gregory Stitch? He is fire. Yes, I follow him on TikTok. We are mutuals on TikTok. He is absolutely phenomenal. He works so hard and his stuff is so unique and ornate. It's amazing. Yeah, when I used to go live on TikTok, I don't go live on TikTok anymore because it's a whole different crowd over there. It's not really fun. But he would come into my TikToks and like hype me up and stuff like that. Um, the skinny hooker, she was in Crochet Fashion Week. I'm also mutuals with her on TikTok. Phenomenal. I absolutely love how she can turn garments from the thrift store into a whole new outfit. Did y'all see when she turned a whole entire pair of pants into a dress? Oh my gosh. Oh, hold on. I gotta pull that up real quick on Instagram. Let me see if I can pull it up on here to show y'all. When I say I was screaming and gagging, this woman made a whole entire pair of, took a pair of denim jeans from the thrift store and made them into a dress, a crocheted dress. Where is she? I know I follow her. I literally was just looking at all her Crochet Fashion Week stuff. It was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm trying to log into Instagram on my computer. Absolutely phenomenal. I have to show you guys. I was just like, yo, this woman just doing it big. She is doing it big. I'm trying to find her in my follow list. I literally just follow her, like, because on TikTok, if somebody doesn't Twisted Stitches, that's what it is on. Yes. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. She is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, I gotta change my... Give me 1 second. Okay, hold up. It's not letting me show my... That's fine. I'm just gonna show you. Okay, transition. All right, do y'all see? First of all, where's this dress? Here it is. I about gagged. Do y'all see this? She made... Hold up, let me pop out my YouTube. She made a crocheted dress. Like, you can tell. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can't zoom in. She has... These are pants. Like, you can tell these are pants. Can I zoom in, like... Oh, no, it's just gonna... I don't know why I wouldn't... So these are a pair of pants that she has turned into... She's, like, cut off the pants part. You can tell that either she's wearing an upside denim dress. It's like... I can't tell if this is a skirt or pants, but obviously that's like the fly and the belt loop, right? She cut the pockets out for the sleeves to make like this empire waist dress. And it's like, who thinks of stuff like this? She does, with this gorgeous stitching. And it was just amazing. And her stuff is so innovative. Like, I would have never paired pink with camo. Never. Great. Just amazing stuff. This is gorgeous. Like, what? This is gorgeous. Like, gorgeous. Look at this. I love those sleeves. I love that. What else? Oh yeah, she has like other stuff, but that was the stuff that was from the the Crochet Fashion Week. Oh my gosh, what other stuff was my favorite? Oh, she did. This is her here, y'all. Where's the picture? This is her, right here. Visionary. Visionary, man. And then that was just, and I absolutely love this one. The Funk Love collection that she did. Now I don't think she does customized pieces anymore, but I just wanted to show her some love because this is absolutely something I would have never thought to do. And so I talk about like this, and she has like this distinctive like stitch that she does, and it's just absolutely like gorgeous. I love that duster. And this is like a kid's, so she does mainly like kids stuff. And this collection, like, bro, what? Absolutely just, and I just hate that she doesn't have a YouTube. I absolutely hate that she doesn't have a YouTube. She only has an Instagram and TikTok. I also very much obsessed with anybody who does anything with denim and crochet. Like, normally you only see crochet with the sleeves, but she does like panels, like cuts out panels and does stuff like that, or takes out the back. Bro, absolutely amazing. And you can definitely tell this is one of those Caron cotton cake. I mean, not Caron. This is one of the Caron cakes in that colorway that's really popular. Every time I see it in Michael's, I get so excited. But yeah, she just does such a great job. And I was absolutely floored with her work in Crochet Fashion Week. It was just so good. She does such a great job. So definitely follow her. She's Twisted Stitches on Instagram. Also follow her on TikTok. She's awesome. Amazing. She does a great work. All right. So yeah, I love her stuff. I just wish she would get a YouTube so then more people can see it and more people can interact with her, because I have no doubt in my mind that people would not love her stuff, because I mean, obviously I fangirl over it all the time. But yeah, Gregory Stitch is awesome. And then I follow a lot of other people on like Instagram and stuff like that. But mainly Tony and Bag of Day Crochet. If they ever contacted me, I would fall out. We're going to get to that point though. I'm still a little newbie. They still don't know my name, but you know, we get in there. Okay, let's focus on this email because I have about 9 more minutes before my son wakes up. I have about 9 more minutes before my son wakes up, and I gotta go. Because once he wakes up, it's rumbling time. Okay, so this pattern email. Thank you so much for testing my first needle crochet pattern. Here, attached is the PDF version. Ooh, I hate this laptop so much. And then I also have to link the due date. I'm giving a very generous due date for a scarf. They have until May 1st to complete the test. Excuse me. and the pattern will be released. When should I release the pattern? It's gonna, the test is over in May. Maybe release the pattern like on the 12th to give people time to take pictures. I think that's a good, because I originally wanted to release the pattern in June. Release the pattern May 25th because that's my anniversary. It is a sweet anniversary. I feel like once you finish it, you kind of have to, like, once the test is done, you kind of have to follow up the hype. So maybe I give them a week. The pattern's due on a Monday. We release it that Friday. I'll be out of town. Yeah, I'll do that. Was that Tanisha Crochet on the anniversary scarf? Yes. Ooh. It's literally Tanisha Crochet Simple Stitch. I have the scarf here. Tanisha Crochet Simple Stitch. Actually, let me switch up the angle so you can see it better. Oop, is the camera on? Is the camera on? Let's try. The camera's not on. Of course. When you want something to work, it don't work. That's alright. That is okay. I'm gonna just hold it up to my camera. But this is... I would highly recommend, I haven't learned Tanisha Crochet yet. I would highly recommend looking at the videos that, it's very simple. Very easy to grasp. You literally can pick it up in about 15 minutes. And that's why Tony from TL Yarn Crafts did a wonderful learn how to crochet in 15 minutes. So you can learn to crochet, Tunisian crochet in 15 minutes. If you know how to crochet, Tunisian crochet is just like, it's like crochet 101. Tunisian crochet is, you know, it's very simple. You can pick it up very easily. But I say that, and then, you know, I've been doing it for a few months. The first time I ever tried a Tunisian crochet, I gave it up a few times. But once you get the hang of it, and like, what I would recommend is actually watching the video all the way through first, and then trying it for yourself with the video running. I have a step-by-step guide, step-by-step video, and it's very slowed down and repetitive. So if you want to see that, let me see if I can link that video down below in the comments. Let me go to my videos. And this is just like simple Tunisian crochet. Where is, I don't want to play all my videos. Where's my videos? Oh, here it is. Straight up, very, I feel like a lot of people who watched it were like, oh, this is very simple. Videos. Yeah, Tunisian crochet. Is this the simple stitch? Yes. Oh, so you can only promote it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and paste it in the chat. So that is the Tunisian crochet simple stitch tutorial for you. Yes, you're welcome, Stephanie. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, my son is still asleep. Let me see if I can finish his email. He's still asleep, but he is an on-time baby. He's always been. He was on time for his birth. My due date was August. My due date was August 31st, and he was born August 31st at 11 a.m. on time. And we had him on a schedule when he first came home. He stuck to that schedule. If we didn't stick to it, he stuck to it. I guess I'll just finish I feel like I get distracted. But we'll just finish the email off camera. Business stuff. But, I'll probably, like, maybe tonight I might do a video on this, and we'll start talking about how I actually put together and how to start designing your own stuff. I'm all self-taught, so designing something for me is like all in my head. Like, I think about certain shapes, and if you put those shapes together, what does it look like? And putting those shapes together, will it create the type of silhouette that I want? Because if you really look at any piece of clothing, it's just a series of rectangles, circles, and triangles to make the garment that you want. Like, think of a dress. A dress is two rectangles put together that is the same, a basic dress, right? Basic patterns. But then if you think a little bit more about more complex patterns, they're just the same shape, but in different orientations, or smaller or thinner or bigger or chunkier. So it's the same method you would use for like freeform crochet. I don't know. That's just kind of how I think about it. When I decided to make my first, just like the hexagon cardigan, once people realize that you can take two hexagons and put it together and keep, doing it, and keep like drawing it out and starting from the armpit and just doing a hexagon all the way out, that's when people were like, oh wait, I can make a whole entire cardigan, put those two pieces together and make a cardigan. And that's why I'm like, especially crochet is just simplified. Sometimes it's simplified or more complex when you're starting to talk about curves, and especially talking about like how things are stretched and how things drape is one of those things that you really have to consider when you're constructing your next pattern. So this little cardigan baby, I'm actually writing up the pattern now for it, so then it can be ready. I'm hoping to get the testers for this one in mid-May. So I have all of April to finish the pattern, and then I want to get it tested around, like start testing it, like literally find the testers in May, and then put the pattern out by June. That's my plan. We'll see how far we get there with that, but I will then have two whole full patterns under my belt. My next pattern will be for this. I call this my Toasty Campbell. Wow. My speech impediment really came out then. My Toasty Camper shawl, which I absolutely love. This is my security shawl. I love this thing so much. And so, yeah, we have this baby. This one's probably going to be coming out in September. I'm not quite sure. I also have a baby blanket coming out soon. I finished the pattern. I don't think I'm going to get this one tested though, because I kind of want to put it out very soon, and it's probably going to be free on my website. Also, if you're watching this video right now, there should be a link in the description to my website. Go check out my website. Hang around it a little bit. It really helps me out just to see like exactly what everybody's interested in when they go to my website and look at the articles that I've written and stuff like that. But this one, This pattern's already written up as well. I don't think I'm gonna get it tested, but I might. It's really is like a stash busting situation here. And then I'm working on patterns for next year. I told myself I'm only working on 4 patterns a year, one for each one for each one pattern for each season of the year, right? So this will be my fall and winter pattern. This will be my summer pattern. My baby blanket will be in the spring. Well, technically my scarf will also be in the spring. I'm not trying to put so much tension on myself this year because there's a lot of things coming up and I'm so excited to share that with you. But I can't quite yet. I gotta wait for some things to come through. But it is 3:00 and I am so grateful for you guys sharing and coming to today's live. I've really been enjoying doing these lives with you and just hanging out with y'all. I got no work done, but it was fun. We did no crochet either. We talked about crochet. We saw some really pretty pictures of crochet. We talked about the projects that I've been working on. But we did no crochet. We're gonna have to change that. I may come back. What's today? Saturday? No. I got church tomorrow morning, so I gotta get ready for that. But I might come back Monday afternoon, and I do have to film a video. Before you guys leave, tell me in the chat, what video should I film for this week? I have one video. I have a video called tips to saving money in your crochet hobby. So that's coming out. The discussion was good and we got to learn a bit more about you. It was a treat. Yes, I had so much fun. But I want to know what you guys want me to film this week. I'm doing some ways to save money, and I need to think of another video. I was thinking of like a stash busting video, or we was going to talk more about this pattern that I worked on. But let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know in the chat which one would you rather see this week. Or do y'all want to know what I've been wanting to talk about it, but what my favorite yarn is? No, because I feel like I don't have that many yarn. I mean, even though my room is absolutely filled with yarn, this room at least. I have some other where to get good deals on yarn or bulk deals. Okay, tips to save money. Okay, yeah, I already filmed that video, but I guess I could add to it. Yeah. Well, I went to the doctor yesterday and she said I need to drink more water. I felt really bad, so I went out and got myself a new water bottle. Did you do that Macari video yet? What Macari video? Of my stash busting? I haven't posted that yet. I haven't done any stash busting. I'm trying to figure out, you did that money saving video featuring Macari. Yeah. That's right, yeah. I did. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, what? That video. But then there's other ways of saving money. Not just on Macari. I mean, Macari is like my main source of saving money. But there's other ways of saving money that I feel like a lot of people don't realize. Well, I can give you did that. Okay. And another really good one is you have to look, like, I know if somebody, I'm not on Facebook no more, but I used to do this a lot when I first started crocheting. You could go to Facebook Marketplace and a lot of people are trying to de-stash or they're moving and I don't want to take a lot of yarn with them. But if I ever move, my yarn is coming with me. I don't care. There's a few people, oh, I think he's waking up soon. There's a few people on there who are trying to like get rid of, like, you know, they're, somebody passed away and they want to get rid of their yarn, and that sounds really morbid, but those are the best, you know what I'm saying? The best stashes. But if you're looking for like really good, I just downloaded Poshmark because somebody said that they get their secondhand yarn from Poshmark as well. But a lot of times if you go to places like, I think Mary Maxim, if you're looking for bulk buying, Mary Maxim, I think Hobie, and what's the other? Hirschner's have Millens, and Millens are a great way to buy bulk yarn. The only thing is the dye lots may be off. That's the only thing. And if you ever need more yarn, you might not ever get it. Thrift stores, I bought yarn from thrift stores as well. It's been a very long time because I think people are starting to get on the trend of selling their yarn and not giving it to thrift stores. I went to the thrift store the other day and I didn't find any yarn. Well, I did find some yarn, but it was like Red Heart. And nothing wrong with Red Heart, but they wanted $1 for it. I can just get it at free. I mean, not free. I can get it new. I'm not picky. I just need any yarn to practice and play with. Being a new to crochet and tons of projects I want to try. Yeah. A great thing is to make friends. Like, one of my things that I preach on a lot is making friends with other crocheters and other people who use yarn, like knit, you know, people who knit or who tuft like rugs. People who tuft rugs, that's like actually my weapon. Webs has a buy more program. Yes, Webs is also a great resource. People who tuft rugs, if you ever find anybody who's tuft rugs, they have so much yarn. You definitely check out Webs. People who tuft and make rugs have so much yarn. They have to. They always have a lot of yarn on hand. So if they're willing to give you some, make friends with people who make rugs. But yeah, I would say go to your local, if you want nicer yarn, I would say go to your local, make friends with people within your local yarn store, and sometimes you can organize like a swap meet and people will swap yarns or give away yarns and stuff like that. I know mine, the yarn store in Virginia Beach, they have an amazing yarn community and crochet and knitting community. And they do like once a month, they do like stitch and sip, so we'll all meet up at like a bar. I haven't went because I'm just so nervous, and I also don't drink, so and it's mostly knitters. So I'm just like the only person, not only am I not drinking, but I'm also just like crocheting. And most likely I'm not going to be using my nicer yarn when I go. So it'll be weird. But they also trade yarn or give away yarn. Like if they're not using it, or if they have like, what's it called? Extras, or like scrap yarn, which is really, honestly, when it's like nice yarn, is it really scraps? Those are good ways. So I would just say, like, watch out for that video. It's already recorded. I just have to edit it and upload it. That'll probably be Tuesday's video, but I need to figure out what I'm going to do for Thursday's video. I have ideas. I just don't know if I can execute them in a way that is aesthetically pleasing. Good girl, go. Nobody knows what you're drinking. Yeah, maybe I can get like a club soda and still, you know, a club soda and a martini glass, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I will go. I haven't heard when the next one is coming up, but we'll see. And also, like, I don't have anybody to go with me, but it is what it is. I I'm very excited because next month, the first week of May, is the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival. Hard facts, Yarn Armor. Yes, Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival is the first weekend in May, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to go. Y'all let me know if you were going. I know me and Betty are going to go. I'm trying to convince one of my friends from church to come with me. We're going to see if she makes it, but I'm so excited. I have an envelope that I've been saving money because I cannot wait. I haven't buying yarn. The last yarn that I bought was from Hobby Lobby, because I've been saving up my coins for this this festival. This will be my first yarn festival. I'm so excited. I am hoping to find a really cute project bag. I want to find really cute crochet hooks that are handmade. But like, yeah, really cute crochet hooks that are handmade. And I want to find a really good yarn. I'm thinking of like finding somebody who is really good at spinning yarn and dyeing yarn. Like, so we'll see. I love a good indie dyer. So special. I love the yarn. But yeah, guys, I think my son is waking up, so I'm gonna go ahead. I said this 15 minutes ago, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I might come back on Monday night. I don't know. My husband might have the laptop that night. I feel you, girl. I'm trying to find a few crochet friends in my area to hook and hang with. May the hooks be with us. Yes. Stephanie says, take care. Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming and listening to me talk. We had so much fun. Y'all got to know a little bit about me. I'm about to send out this email to my testers. Don't forget, down below in the description, I have added my website, so y'all can go check that out. And also make sure you follow me on Instagram and tag me in all the projects that you are working on. If you would like to support my channel, buy me a coffee, or you can donate on my website. Yarn Arbor said, I am attending my first retreat in Chicago next month and purchased a Della Queen bag. Unboxing next week. Ooh! Oh, girl, I'm gonna watch that video. I've been wanting a Della Queen bag so bad, but I'm just like, oh, do I need another bag? Maybe. I'm supposed to be buying a new laptop. I mean, not buying a new laptop. I'm supposed to be buying a new camera. I'm supposed to be buying a new computer, but I haven't been saving up for it because I've been buying yarn. Priorities, right? Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming to my live stream. I always appreciate when you guys hang with me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. The sun is shining. I missed out on all the gloomy weather, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, create something gorgeous. Bye, guys.